can guarantee you've never heard a story of an adventuring party like mine before. This story is filled to the brim with mysteries, wanderlust, intrigue, very questionable deeds, impromptu experiences, violence, love, magic, and of course, luck. Lady Luck was always tilted in our favor, even when things were dire. This is a story of how the world learned of our name.
Ew.
Okay.
My DM
Yes,
sucks.
Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? That wasn't for the audience. That was for my players. I love them so very much. How are y'all
Give me a
doing? Welcome
heart
in.
attack.
Thank you for the raid. Let's get into this wonderfulness called Roll for Luck on Wednesday here at Girls on These Worlds by talking about who the hell is around this table. I'm going to start with, I didn't scroll up. Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your mother, Ava, here. I play Samir, the Air Ganassi, who is an Oath of Fate paladin. She still doesn't know what her oath is right now, but she's gonna fuck some people up today. Hey!
Hey. You got an ISPO rollover as well, so make sure you put that on the Excel sheet.
Ooh,
Ash.
it's from my boy!
Thank you so much. Hey everybody,
cute.
my name is Ash. I'm a cat
Hi,
girl
Ash.
VTuber. I'm using PNG right now because my phone says screw me. But I normally have a 3D VTuber model. My pronouns is she, her. I play Lucky, who is a cleric ranger. Her pronouns is also she, her. And she's ready to bring her claws into somebody today.
Bree.
Hi, I am Bree. I wasn't Bree last time. Well, I wasn't Nina last time. But I will be this time. What about me? So I'm playing like Nina and stuff, and that's cool. I've heard that she's been messing some people up. I wouldn't know, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the vibe is. And yes, that's me. Oh, she. What are my pronouns? She, they. There we go. I
And she's
remember.
a cleric.
And Nina is a cleric, and she also uses she, they pronouns. And she's also a Pisces variant night skin. It's funny how a week has made me forget everything about myself and my character, so that's great. Anyways, bye.
We love you. We love
It's
you.
perfectly fine. Because you said cleric, I was like, what? Oh.
Her class didn't change yet.
What? DK.
Hi, hello, I'm DK, and today I will be Sir Dizzy Morgaine, the Feywild Water Genasi, who is an Oath of Lore Paladin, and I'm not in a great situation right now, but I'm hoping to improve things.
We coming for you. We coming for you, DK.
Everything is gonna be fine. Mo,
Don't
for you?
just that.
Listen, everything can be fine, but I'm stressed, y'all. I'm Mo. I'm playing Maple. I'm the barbarian. I'm a boring little human in this fantasy world. Happy to be here. And I'm doing my best. My pronouns are she, they.
Boring human. How dare
Right?
you?
How dare
Compared to the
you?
rest of y'all, yeah. Sure am.
Boo,
Proud of
you
it.
whore. How dare you say Bo? Bored. How dare you?
And I am Ryu. I do chaos shenanigans all over the internet, including here for Chaos Mistress here at Roll for Luck. And I've forgotten all my things. Where's my sticky note, Lord? Variety streamer here on Twitch and tech producer here on Girls on These Worlds. And I am excited to hear someone get some double inspo to do a recap about what happened last week. Like a little bit.
I would do it because I
Yeah.
definitely need the inspo. Because Lord, if anybody watched this for the past couple of weeks, y'all know my rolls are sucky. So, all right. So what happened is that are we showing the map? Yes, we are. Okay, so DK was waiting on a meeting. We was all
Oops.
positioning. Shush. Why you call? You know
I
what?
love the
Every
tail twitch
time.
too with that.
Every time I'm gonna call you out. You just wait. But yeah, so she was waiting for the little meetup they were supposed to have. We have positioned ourselves in different parts of where we are, just in case obviously they were gonna fight us, obviously. So we wanted to make sure. Um Maple did an amazing thing with the birdie. It was adorable. Y'all gotta watch
Oh.
live stream on YouTube in order to see it. It was adorable. But once the bad guys got there, they started to attack. So we basically jumped them. As you can see on the map, most of those people are, we're gonna say passed out, but some of them are dead. um yeah, this is basically where we are in position right now. We're still fighting. We're trying to save Dizzy's life, which we will. She's going to be just fine as we wreck these other people.
Everything will be fine. Double inspo to you, please and thank you.
Thank you. I will take those gladly.
Hey, Ryu.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
Before we start, I would like to petition for a theme song for you as
Oh.
DM. Can we do
What's happening?
Ryu Former's Good Boys in Disguise?
No, absolutely not. I'm vetoing that right now. Please, Mo, Mo, I want you to send me your address so I can fight you.
No, can we at least do it for our little sidekick over here? Can we at least do it
For
for our
EC,
little
yes.
sidekick?
EC can get
yes.
have a theme song.
EC, absolutely. EC, absolutely.
So we're saying my good boys don't get a theme song, or I don't get a theme song. Okay.
EC
Only
will
the
get a
best
theme
boy gets a
song.
theme song.
That's
Mhm.
me.
No.
Oh God. Wait. Oh no, Ryu does not have the goodest boy. In your nope, not your pixel chat title tonight. Sorry.
I didn't. Not today.
Nope.
It's fine.
Because
Wow.
they know what they've done. Anyway, top of the initiative.
Top of the motherfucking initiative. As we get back into this wonderfulness, and I literally have to be like, oh wait, who is this and why? The top of the initiative order says that there is one more. Nope, that's a lie. There's in fact no more of those alive. So, oop.
Like we said, we wrecked them.
Yeah, not very good boys.
Well, always try to say that, but always be a lie.
So the top of the round is going to go to Nina. What do you got?
Oh, it's me.
You.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
definitely you.
I'm sweating. I didn't realize, and you know what? I should have asked what the initiative order was, and I didn't think to. I asked a bunch of questions not in relation to this. Anyways, let's see.
How did it leave off on Bree?
Well, it left off on the top of the round, which was supposed to be the spies, but y'all like took my bad boys to sleepy bye. So
Okay.
it's on Nina.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ryu, if you need not Ryu. Bree, if you need to like hold an action, where are you in relation to Maple? Okay, not that close.
No. I mean, here's my thing. I have an idea, but I'm trying to make sure that it's not. Actually, no, it's bad. Because I think Moonbeam is more important. Yep. Don't do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is use my spiritual weapon and hit Simon in the face, obviously. Because he's a loser.
Oh.
Who does loser things and isn't truthful. Anyways.
I mean,
so let's see what that is. That's an 18 to hit.
18 to hit does hit, yes.
Okay. Ah, fuck you. That's a 5. Damn, that's 5 damage.
Good old 5 damage. What kind of damage is that?
Spiritual. Oh shit, that's a good question. Spiritual weapon does
force or radiant?
I thought it did radiant.
I'm looking right now because my gut says radiant, but I could absolutely be wrong. Special weapon duration.
Oh, it is force.
It's force,
Of
yeah.
course. All right.
Hmm.
5. Got you.
Okay.
All right.
And
What else you got?
then, what do I have? So, if I remember correctly, Moonbeam is a concentration spell that starts on their turn. What I'm gonna do is this a roof? Oh, I'm pointing at the at the video ninja. Is this a roof?
We've done that last week.
Yeah, so the edge, like that scaly looking part is like this. I forgot the name, like what it's called, but it's a kind of house that does this, like the building.
I
Where it's like
got you.
steeple. Yeah, so
Mhm.
that the edges of that is gonna be the roof part. Yeah,
Cool,
like
cool,
you know, yeah.
cool. Dizzy, you're really hurt, aren't you?
It's yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Are you
mm,
gonna say it's okay? I told you
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, you're surrounded by 2 dudes. Okay, well, I can't do nothing. 3 dudes. Well, I can't do nothing for you. I'm so sorry. Um,
Don't come over here. It's not
Wait,
safe.
wait, wouldn't
um,
it be
It's
4?
bad over here.
you know what
Oh
I'm
no,
going
actually
to
3. You're
do?
right.
I'm going to heal myself.
You know what? That's probably good. I think you were like at half HP.
Honestly,
Here's my
yes.
thing. I wasn't going to, but then I saw how much HP I have, and I was like, so I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level.
Not on
Um,
horrible boys. Um,
wow,
That's what I
that's a
said.
fantastic roll. 24 healing.
It's always Bree and Ava has the best rolls. I wish I had their luck. Honestly.
Sorry. And yeah, so that's just my turn. Oh wait, actually I'm gonna move. Um I'm gonna move further away from y'all because I don't really fuck with any of this. So I'm gonna move over here. Could I walk over here on like this stair thingy?
yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna
She said,
stay behind the
F
stairs.
this, mess on out.
Right. Because this ain't none of my business. I would like to say that if Dizzy was not surrounded by several people, I probably would have healed Dizzy, but unfortunately, I did not prep what's
Long
that
range
one?
healing.
No, I didn't prep long range healing. And you know what? That's my L. That's my L to take. And now I know better. Anyways, we continue. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Stay true to yourself. Boo. Okay, so that's all for your turn. And okay, now it's my bandits go. They are going to not show me what the bandits can do, which is wild. Hello? No? Cool. Cool story. Hold please. Band.
Quick question. How far is either Simon's turn or this weird dude's?
Weird Dudes was like very close to the beginning of the rounds. Simon's kind of like in the middle.
Okay, I'm basically asking if I have time to run to the bathroom.
You're go.
Yes.
Yay, bye.
Go.
Okay, they are going to. Who are they near? It's gonna be. This one's gonna move to the side here. This one's gonna move here, and it's gonna be one for Dizzy, one for Maple, and one for Lucky. Let me see.
You mean damage or?
One attack coming at y'all.
Oh,
Attitude.
okay, got it. Okay.
So y'all are gonna hate me, and I promise you, I'm.
Oh, come on.
It's
I
another
swear to
20.
God. Come
I
on.
don't know how to show it without it
I'm
turning.
so
Do y'all see
I'm so
that?
over you.
No, and I don't want
No?
to see it. I don't want to
I'm
see it.
so over you
Just deal your
already.
damage. Deal your damage.
Oh.
No, I'm blind. I
Please.
can't, and I don't even want to see it.
Just
Okay. So the one down Dizzy doesn't hit the 20. It's gonna hit Lucky, and the
Oh, great, perfect.
17 is gonna hit Maple.
Oh God. Okay.
Y'all are gonna.
Can I do? Wait. Can I do an attack action? Hold on.
If you have
Oh, wait, that's
a
only if
reaction
they-
to getting hit, yeah.
Let's
If you have
see.
a
Do I have
reaction for it.
reaction?
Yep.
Dang. Well,
How do I see a reaction? Where do
It's
I
gonna
see a
be 6
reaction?
damage to each of. Well, Lucky's gonna get 12 damage because it's double. But everybody else gets 6.
Oh!
so I get 3.
Yeah, because you're raging. Yes.
Oh wow.
Haha, I'm at 69. Nice.
No, it just it says opportunity attack, but I think it's only because
That's if they move out of your space. So if you have a reaction attack, like what is that? Sometimes there are feats that do that. Sometimes there's Hellish Rebuke that'll do that, and then there's also something else.
Spells that can do it too.
Yeah.
But only in my reactions, on the reactions, it only says opportunity attack. So I'm
So you have
guessing
none.
I
That means you
can't.
don't have one.
Yeah. Great,
that is-
fantastic.
Bandits go, and they're just kind of looking over you guys' shoulder to see if there are any new orders, and the look on Herschel's face is
Herschel, that's the one. That's the name of it.
Herschel.
That's the name of that punk ass.
You say under your breath as it's now your turn.
Yes. We're switching out the bow for the glaive.
Mhm.
And then we're going to move because my job here on the roof is done. So we're gonna move.
Get him, Samir.
That's the plan. That's the plan, friend. I don't even know if there's gonna be like damage for me to like just jump off the roof. I don't freaking care. I'm gonna land initially next to Dizzy, but I want to try to get. I think I still have enough movement to get to like right here. Can I get right there?
You would have to.
I have 35 feet of movement.
Right, but you would have to go through.
That's fine.
Do you want to be next to Herschel though, right?
Yes. Yes, I do. Unless I can jump and leap across like that far, I don't think I can. So because I don't think I can.
Can you paint me a word picture of how you're jumping down on? You said onto Dizzy and then through Herschel?
Not on, next to. Because I'm assuming because these squares are representing like 5 feet, I would just end up next to Dizzy. But I want to, after landing, move next to Herschel, like just to kind of what's it?
This guy is
Sandwich
technically
them?
down and out cold, so you can land in that space and then push through.
Okay, yeah,
Just
that's
the
fine.
body to the side.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, let me check something. Oh, that's perfectly fine then. We'll be right here then.
You did get a table inspo.
Hey, yes, thank you, Sir Heck a lot.
Thank you, Heck.
Thank you, Heck.
Because my glaive has a 10-foot reach, so that's fine. I'll just stay right here for now.
Mhm.
Boop, 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 boop. Also, the smite is on the glaive now, so I'm gonna try to stab the fuck out of this motherfucker here now.
Get him.
What?
It could be around Dizzy. She'll be fine.
Please roll 1. I mean, don't do that. What?
What? What?
Wow.
Wow, that you trying to put that lock on her? Hello?
Not you trying to gaslight me. Oh my god.
Oh.
Any fucking way. That's a nat 20 for the first
Wow,
one.
put that energy.
Yeah.
Now we're getting the nat 20s this session, Ryu. How do you like it?
hi.
Huh?
Oh no.
How does it feel?
And I'm assuming a nat 20 plus 5, so 25 hits.
Oh man, that's a miss. Yeah. Too bad.
I'm gonna fight you. I have your address. And that is a D10 plus 2. 9. And again, because it's a corpse slayer, an extra
actually.
D8. Where's my D8? Is this the D8? Yes, it's the
Ooh.
D8. So 9. And then 6 radiant damage from that. Oh, just extra damage in general. That's fine.
Okay. Wait. You said
Yes.
a whole lot of words. Say it one more
Yes.
time for me.
So with the hit of the glaive,
Mhm.
that is 9 damage.
Got it.
Plus, if it's hitting an
Exactly.
undead creature, it has an extra d8 of damage of the weapon type.
Mhm.
And I rolled a 9 for the regular and a 6 for the extra d8. So that's the first hit.
Uh-huh.
Second hit. Oh yeah, I have to do my smite damage. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was like, wait, what? Yeah,
Silly
smite.
me, I forgot my smite. Hold on. 2d6. Just a lot of damage I'm trying to do today.
You better do it.
That's 7 radiant.
Mhm.
And so then the second attack. We're going to do a table inspo for that just in case. Dirty 20 that time.
Ooh.
Dirty. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So going through all that again. A d10. That is 12 plus 2. Well, yeah, 12 for the regular hit. Then a d8. That's a 4. And then the smite. And that is 7 radiant.
Another 7?
Yes. Oh, and there's technically another condition with the glaive as well. I don't think it really applies to this, but the creature has disadvantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead until the start of their next turn. So my clerics out there, if you want to do turn undead, this
Right.
bitch has disadvantage.
Not the audible. Okay, so
I guess we're doing it non-lethally because we want to get information from the guy, I guess. Unless he just dies. If he happens to die, fine. We have Simon, but
I mean, maybe. I mean, like, if Lucky's hammer actually hits him, I mean, there's nothing we can do, right?
Are you expressing this time to Maple? Like, are you expressing like out loud, like grumbling under your breath that like we should leave them alive? Or
at least these two bitches here, Simon and Herschel Walker, they
Right now.
probably should be left alive to ask questions. However, comma, if they die, they die. Samir won't care right now
I'm
for
gonna
these
ask,
two.
I'm gonna ask in this moment
Mm-hmm.
for Ava
Yes.
and Samir,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is your purpose in taking this person down at this moment?
They
Is
hurt
it
my
going
cousin.
down? Okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
Non-lethal or lethal?
Ryu, I'm going to turn this on you for a little bit. I want you to roll a luck check for me.
Oh.
Because it's your
around.
Because it's your good boy. Depending on how it rolls, I will change my answer. So high or low.
I love
don't
this.
believe. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this?
I love his energy.
High or low.
High for favorable in my favor, in my good boy's favor. I got a 96.
Okay.
Damn.
It will be non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Fine.
So this was kind to you on this day.
Man,
Okay.
you lucky actually heard that. 'Cause under her breath, she's like, fuck.
It will be non-lethal, so please. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. Please describe how you knock out this threat in this
I
moment.
told you I was coming here to wreck Ryu's day.
Hey, we love this energy.
So Samir was on top of the roof and seeing what was happening below, seeing that Dizzy was getting pretty wrecked bad, and you could just feel like a crackling of energy around her, just like rage building up before she switches out to her glaive, jumps down right next to her cousin, and like zeroes in, looking at this person's face, and just mutters, "You better hope that there's a God merciful for you right now, or you will be killed where you stand." And just start stabbing into him with all the tendrils of like the red threads until you see for the last hit, the threads are a bit loose and not constricting. And so then she mutters, "Oh, I guess there's still some use for you."
Ooh.
Hi. Okay, so
I'm into it. Dude, I don't care. Lucky's a step for Samir. This was like dictated and redacted. So this track.
So great. Okay, so as this happens and the tendrils are looser on the last hits, on the last few hits, or last moments of that hit, you can almost see Herschel become just barely tangible, and anyone that's maybe have fought or have heard stories about uh higher vampires in the past would know that their initial is you can't really kill them until you kill them in their home, their coffin, their space. They were definitely about to poof and go into their space, but you hit him in the last tangible moment in the back of the neck and knocks him out cold.
Not my cousin, you bitch.
There is that. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that. The next one up. Oh wait, was that all for your turn?
I want to just glare at this motherfucker right there. It's like, you're next. But that's it.
To Simon.
No, not Simon.
Not Simon?
Nothing can handle Simon, I think. That's fine. I'm just going to I want to glare at the other minions, the weaker ones,
Yeah.
maybe to see if I can
They
scare
lost their
them.
mind.
Oh,
Okay, they
okay.
lost their mind.
Do you want to run an
I would like to
intimidation?
if you would like me to.
Sure, give me an intimidation.
Okay.
After your words and what they just saw happen, yeah, for sure. Ha!
Yeah, it's just a 16.
Cool. One shits a break, and the other two, and that one starts to waddle away, and the other two quickly run. You can get opportunity attacks if you want, but they are running away.
If people want to, I did my job.
Hit him! Does yell that, like, hit him!
Oh, wait, I need an attack for EC. I forgot for EC.
EC has his own.
Oh, he has his own initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll wait
Cool.
for that. Good night, everyone.
Oh, I forgot to make that one hit EC. I forgot there was one up there.
How dare.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can hit him. I don't think I can because this is a goddamn tank. Holy shit, I hit him. Okay.
Not EC. My good boy.
EC got a little 6. There you go. Continue. Are you hitting these guys as they turn to run away?
Me?
That would be on Lucky and Maple
Oh,
and Dizzy.
absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go for it, my friends.
Yeah.
Hell
Take your
to
vengeance.
the yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maple.
Okay. Let me get out my clipboard, my Roll4LUCK clipboard.
I love your clipboard.
Thank you. It's electronic. Okay. First hit, and this first one is Great Weapon Master -5 to add 10, and I'm attacking recklessly. There's a 22 hit, and that is with -5.
No, it doesn't. Totally misses. Sorry to tell
Cool.
you that. Yes, it fucking hits.
Great. I did roll max damage. That is 17 damage plus 10 plus 2 for my rage, so 29 damage total for my first hit.
And you are. How do you dispatch this this person that's not.
Maple is so inspired. Seeing the way honestly, seeing the way that Samir handled one of like the bigger bads just now, that this like glow comes over their face, and she like turns around for a second, kind of winks at Lucky, and just starts swinging because there's three of them right here, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So my second to hit was a nat 20. Does that hit?
Here's the thing.
Is that even a question?
Here's the
This
thing.
is vengeance for every DM who's like, "Oh, does a 30 hit? Yes, bitch, a 30 hit."
I am that DM. It's me. I'm sorry.
It's me. Hi. I've always been a problem. So technically,
Yeah.
this was supposed to be the reaction to them running. And the
Oh, it's not my
opportunity
turn.
attack. It's not your
It's not
turn.
my turn.
However,
That's
I
fine.
don't want you to waste this 20. How do you stretch the bounds instead of hitting 1 on the way out, but hitting 2?
Ooh, purr.
Can I say that like I'm willing to like take a serious hit on this? Can I say that Maple like steps forward, kind of like Beyblade style spinning, trying to hit all three of these at once, and like you can have, I'm gonna say like 40 HP, because, and I'll tell you why. I'm gonna hit twice right now because I crit. I also have my Great Weapon Master bonus action like thing that happens. So can I do both? If I give you 40 HP?
Did you say you crit twice?
I didn't crit twice.
Oh.
This like second attack is a nat 20, so that nat 20 like brings about my bonus action.
It revs you up, yeah.
So no. So I hit that first time, and you're allowing me to give you something for the second time, but the second time is a nat 20. So because of Great Weapon Master, if I crit or kill somebody, I get a bonus action extra attack. So like I'm advocating for myself.
Gimme.
You know what? This is so
gimme.
This is so cool. I'll be fine. Just let me have 5 HP left.
Now,
absolutely the hell not.
This is really, I would like to say,
absolutely the hell not.
This is really cool and all.
Lucky's gonna grab her to the shoulder because absolutely the hell not.
I would like to say this is cool and all, but I for real thought what Mo was gonna say is that in doing the blade bane motion, Maple just rolls her ankle. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
A 40 HP ankle roll.
I mean, hey, the ankle took out Achilles, so
you fall on the ground like Peter Griffin, like ah.
Hey Ryu.
Yes.
Hear me out.
Oh.
5 HP left.
Uh-huh.
And I take full damage. That part of my rage is negated. I no longer take half.
Taking full damage and ending up at 5, or are you saying 5 to do the attack and taking the damage after?
Oh no. You were like give more, so I thought
no.
Cool.
I was saying give me what you just said to me. Yes, give me.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not offering anything else. What are you talking about?
I was about to say you gotta prove that you're giving more. What's happening?
Okay.
No one's never been to a betting table in their entire fucking life.
No, that's fine, because Ryu doesn't know what I rolled on my third attack. So, anyways.
Okay.
So I have 5 HP left.
The second good boy.
Right. And this is flat out killing. They do not get the same mercy that the ones we need information from do. Second attack was a nat 20. This is just total damage with doubled 36. Third attack was a 19 to hit, right?
Yeah.
So it's 15 damage total. Is that enough to do the last one?
15? Wait.
Wait. Look for.
This one will still be alive.
That's great. I grapple them.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Auto reaction.
The one in front of me? The one in,
Yeah,
the one in
the
front
one
of
in
me?
front.
Bet.
I gave Ryu the equivalent of like 120 HP just now. I feel like, if we're being real,
Maple
I
owns the
can-
bar right now, like
That's fair. That's fair.
you asked
Fuck
for
'em up,
bullshit
Lucky.
before the session. This is my bullshit. I don't
Fuck
get
'em
to
up,
do that,
Lucky.
okay? I have an axe and that's it.
yes. So you are now grappling this one here. Lucky, are you taking your essentially the two that turn away, one started to shit bricks and start to run away, but immediately got demolished. The next one got fully eviscerated, like barely anymore after all the slashes were put through in this Beyblade washing machine. And Maple comes out of that spin and fully like, what is that word when you're just like holding someone like that? Whatever this is,
Hold by the scruff.
has this person pulled back and in front of Lucky.
All right. So I
yes.
get to attack. Oh God. Lucky is so happy right now. She's the last one to attack. Okay, so my opportunity attack. I would definitely use my Crone Hammer. And it would just be coming crashing down upon their chest, like, and then Lucky would basically say, "Oh, you thought that you escaped?" And I will roll that prone hammer. Hold on.
Oh, advantage because they're being held by Maple.
Okay, so I get it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
We need to cleanse your dice.
Also have so many.
I definitely
rerolls,
need
essentially.
to. Okay, good. That's better. I got a dirty 20. Hey. Okay, so dirty 20. And then let me see. One of these is the pledging and one, yeah, they're both pledging. So which one do I do? Do I do the 1d8 twice or do I do the 1d10 twice plus 2?
I think one of them it'll say 1d8 for single-handed, and I think the d10 is for double-handed.
Oh, I'm definitely doing double-handed. So is that d10?
Okay. So d10, yep.
Okay, so d10. Let me grab it.
And you roll that once.
I have no hope for this boy.
Absolutely not. You shouldn't. Okay. So where is it? Do I not see? Yeah, that's one of the ones.
You just found some D10s, didn't you?
I did, but it's in the wrong. Oh wait, here it is. Got it. Because the one that's the 00 on it, right?
Yes.
Or is that the one with the?
No, that's 100.
That's
it's a single.
Yes.
It's a single one that I got.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So, let's see. 1d10.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. I would like to do in one of my inspos on that.
On
my swing. Can I?
On your first attack?
On my D10 that I'm doing right now.
No.
Is that a possibility?
The inspo is only for the 20 that you roll to do the thing.
Okay. So then I got a 2 plus 2, I guess that's a 4.
To as damage.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Wait.
Because I rolled
a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
And your hammer is only plus 2?
It says 1d10 plus 2.
That seems low for you.
It really seems low for my Crone Hammer.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
It really seems low for my Crone Hammer.
I will say that doesn't kill them. They are still up and they are not looking great. They are like bloody and one eye half open.
Can I take another swing if I give you something for it?
Gimme.
Such a gremlin.
Okay, so I would give you. Okay, I would give you one of my second level spell slot.
Yes.
Thank you. I will take that. All right. So now I get to roll again. Okay. That's just okay. This is the D20.
Also, are you doing a murder or are you
I'm murdering.
okay?
It's literally just
Absolutely
Samir that you
murdering.
have to ask,
Yes,
essentially.
exactly. We
It's
all
mainly just
killing.
Samir.
Nina's off to the side. Love it. Love this energy. Love it.
All right, I'm gonna have to use the inspo on that one because I did roll a 3, and I don't want to do that because that's
Okay.
definitely not gonna hit.
Okay.
All right, that time I rolled an 11, which gives me a 16.
To hit, yes.
Okay,
So
good,
hit.
sweet. Now another
Literally anything. If you sneezed on this guy, he's out. So please paint me a
Oh,
word
good.
picture as to how you are taking out this person that's being held by Maple.
Okay. So, all right. So basically, Lucky raises, picks up her hammer again, raises, looks at Maple and smiles as this really toothy grin that because we all know that Lucky loves to fight and do damage and kill people. So she just have this energy about her that she knows that she is going to ruin someone's life by turning them into something else. And she's going to basically say,
You chose the wrong side. You chose the wrong day to fuck with the wrong people. So enjoy yourself being a little gum demon.
and so she swings down and hits it for the last time.
And as you do that, you see this energy. The last bits of the blood drips from this person, and the energy um, pulls in to your hammer and becomes the gum creature that you have seen before. A lemur. Laminaire.
Something.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
Big gum creature with teethies.
Mm-hmm.
That was a horrible reaction that turned so bloody beautiful, and I love it.
I hope Simon faints from everything he just
Exactly. Exactly.
I hope
That's
this
what
bitch
I want to
faints.
know. I want to know.
I wanted Simon to see that transformation. Like, you really fucked with the wrong group.
Because I know Simon
This
is
chick
not a
just
high
came
level.
from the sky.
Can Nina scope out how is Simon sweating right now or is
So
Simon
here's
chilling?
the thing. The last we left off, Simon bit into Dizzy, and Dizzy and kind of had a full feeling insight on what Dizzy was feeling in that moment.
Oh yeah, that was great.
And that calmness and that smirk that Dizzy gave already had him shaking in his boots.
Faint.
So
Right?
So at Dizzy, it is your turn. After
I'm so excited.
your friends have come to your
Since I
your
didn't take an
defense.
opportunity attack, can I take the opportunity to heal myself outside of my turn, outside of my action?
Oh.
Yes.
Wait,
Please.
can I as a reaction or no?
No.
Damn it.
You did too
Just
much.
did two things.
Listen, okay? She still got Dizzy on her mind, okay? She still know that Dizzy is
Let Dizzy
really
heal.
bad.
Let
Yeah,
Dizzy
I would
heal.
like to know. I would like to know what you stretched to be able to do outside of your action to be able to heal.
Outside of my action to be able to heal, Dizzy kind of picks herself up from the ground and reaches into the breastplate of her armor and touches something. And you see her kind of like straighten up as if she's realizing something or recalling something. And she spits out a mouthful of water and blood. And is going to. She's gonna reach into the pocket of like her I don't know, like ladies' trousers, and she has a small red bottle, and she looks at it, puts it back, and then is going to just slam her hand on her heart and slam 30 points of lay on hands into herself.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yes, you can do that. Take your 30.
I will take my 30. And now, Simon, I am going to use my channel divinity Aegis of Blinding Light. As an action, I create a shield of light around a creature. I am choosing myself. Attacks against me are made with disadvantage, and anyone within 5 feet of me is blinded. I will also be shedding light for an additional 20 feet, and dim light for another 20 feet beyond that, so nobody can turn invisible and disappear. And then I am going to use my own light to move into his space, and I'm gonna strike him twice with two-handed with my axe instead of my rapier.
Two-handed. Okay.
It's an 18.
Yes. 18 will hit. Yes.
Okay. What is the die for this?
Two-handed? Probably a 10?
It's a 10.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 8 damage from the first strike.
Mm-hmm.
The second roll is an 18 also.
Yes.
So it's
That
going to
will
be
hit.
another D10, and that is a 10. So I think Dizzy she slashes him once and then moves right up into his space and rams her sword up under his throat, so that he cannot move without drawing his own blood. And she doesn't say anything the whole time.
That's my cousin.
Maple mutters under her breath, Dizzy is so cool. Like, just
Is Simon still up?
Simon is still barely up. Barely.
Is it his turn yet?
It is not his turn yet, no. Is that all for Dizzy's turn?
You know what? No, I have a bonus action. So it's a bonus action. I'm going to second level branding smite this motherfucker.
Well, and
I've been holding that second level
Paladins,
slot this whole time.
paladins.
And that is another 9 radiant damage.
Radiant.
Yep.
get wrecked, Ryu. How about them apples?
I am so happy that Lucky was able to attack that little minion because she would not have the chance to attack again.
I hit the cast button instead of the spell slot button, so it rolled it again, but I didn't need to do that.
No, you're good. Okay. For DK and Dizzy.
I want him alive.
You want him alive.
I want him alive.
Please
We
paint me a
have to.
word picture on
Give him a
how
wedgie.
you devastatingly move, get yourself back up, move into this person's space. And what do you do to keep him alive?
One of the hands that is holding the grip of the axe just reaches up and gently cups his face, and Dizzy says, "I told you, luck never gives, she only lends." And I'm gonna flip up the end of my battle axe and knock him out with the pommel of the axe.
Oh, yes. Yes. Happy Juneteenth to Dizzy. Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone!
Belated, but yes.
To all the good Juneteenth and to all the good. Anyway, so that will, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I have any other motherfuckers hanging around in the bush. Oh, nope, Izzy.
Yeah, for easy.
Yep. Hold on.
Let me wreck this person.
I'm gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Good, my guy. Cool. So as you, depending on how y'all come out of this fight, you have two pretty strong people at your feet. A few of them, well, no, one, two, three, four, five, six.
Literally, the people on the roof were the only ones knocked out.
Six are dead, including one of the ones from the roof.
Really?
Yep,
Because they fell?
because they fell.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's due to their own negligence. They were on the roof.
Lucky tried.
At the time that y'all were focused down here, Issy, or this person not seeing what was going on, did attack Issy, and then once turned around to see if they could get more, um,
Reinforcements?
no, orders from Herschel, seeing Herschel down on the ground, turned to run. Issy has captured and is holding this person like several feet off of the ground. And
Hell yeah.
Did EC take damage?
Yes, he did. Took 6 damage. Yes,
Okay. Oh, I can't edit their sheet, so that's okay.
I got it. It's cool.
Nina's gonna like look around and be like, do we need that one?
Also,
not
you are
s-
out of combat, so if you would like to leave Roll20, you can.
I'm not
But we're gonna stay
satisfied
on the
with
overlay for a
killing.
little bit.
You're not satisfied with everyone else that's down?
Well, I mean, like, we don't need that one, and I'm wondering if we should teach Issy, the meaning of death.
I'm pretty sure it already knows.
We can let this one live. They can go back crawling saying, don't fuck with these people.
Okay, so
Like
he
a
Down
message.
for that.
so should
I'm
he
down.
let them go, or should we? Because that's just like a lot of people to watch over. Can we
Yeah.
just like take all of his things and then like send him on his way or whatever?
Sure, you can rob them. EC, after Nina's done robbing this poor person, let them go. It's fine.
So I know Nina said that. Nina's gonna ask EC if he can rob the person she's holding because Nina wants to rifle through Simon's shit. Because this
He's
is personal.
chilling right here. Don't worry.
He's not leaving.
Fine. Okay, Nina goes searching the dude for anything cool. Anything
It's a
neat.
disappointment in her voice for me.
Yeah,
In their voice.
Fine.
Yeah,
Um,
fine.
This person was almost out anyway. I just realized. Yeah. Okay. So let's step back a hot second before you start to walk away and rifle. The battle is over. Dizzy knocks out Simon. What do y'all do?
Is there a place where we
I-
can take individuals?
Yes. And Dizzy will unerringly look toward the corner where nothing is inside of the wall still and say, "You can come out now." Also, would you mind picking up one of them, either of them?
Oh, of course.
Thank
And
you.
nobody does come and become corporeal and picks up Simon.
I would like to get to Lucky, would like to get to a spot where she can cast Pray of Healing on everybody.
Aw,
Perfect. Okay.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, I'd say y'all can.
Oh yeah, especially for Maple. I forgot Maple's at like
Dizzy.
5 HP right now. Honey.
Yeah,
And
Maple, how
Dizzy-
you looking?
Honestly, after seeing like Dizzy go down for like wrongful reasons, like Maple's fine. Maple's like swaying a little bit, but like
1,
giving
2,
like Dizzy
3,
like a
4,
double
5, 6,
thumbs up.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Dizzy will
So-
reach back into that pouch and pull out that red vial and hand it to Maple. It is a potion of healing. It is superior. It's 8d4.
I will
Jeez.
give you a lay on hands for 15. It's like, you did good today, Maple. You should be proud of the work that you did.
Let's let Lucky do the prayer of healing first, because I
Yes.
think that's like
Oh, yeah.
a big one.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a big one.
so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah, it's third level. So I do a higher level when cast a spell is used. Slight higher, the healing increases by 1d8. So does that mean I do 3d8s?
Mhm.
Did it say higher than third level?
Yeah. Well, I'm at. Let me see. Hold on. Does it say higher? Third level or higher?
Third level or higher, so you
Yeah, you would add it.
You also, if you're on D&D Beyond and you're under the
Yes.
3rd level slot, whatever, I
Yes.
think it accounts for whatever that dice should.
Mm.
So you should be able to click.
Okay,
that.
so
Or
what the shape is a
go by that.
D8? Is that the square?
That is
A
a
little pyramid.
It's like the pyramid
double
diamond thing.
diamond? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, okay. So hold on, let me get 3 of those. Wait, I got it.
Or if we want a darker color one to see, it's this one.
Ooh, that one's pretty, Ava.
Okay.
Thank you. It's
Ooh,
bisexual
look at that
dice.
one.
This one's a dragon. The Iron
This-
Dragon.
Ooh, nice.
Some of these dice are from a company I don't buy from anymore, so I'm not gonna say it on air, but I will
Okay,
type it
okay.
privately.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. I don't know. I don't know names, friends.
Hold on.
Until we get
Hold on a second, 'cause
sponsored,
I'm
anyway.
literally- Oh wow, that one's gone too. What the hell is going on with my dice? Okay.
You need to
about to
cleanse your
fight.
dice.
To think your cat's
No,
taking
no,
your
no, no.
dice.
The thing, no, exactly. Because, like, I know I have more. Hello?
I know I gave you
Hello.
more.
Exactly. So, why did, you know what? Fine. I just rolled this one D8 3 times. Damn. Okay, so the first one it's a 7.
I just realized I said nobody again. Nothing. Nothing.
So
Need
the
another
second
sticky
one
note.
is a 2.
It's right here in front of me, actually. It's real
9.
bad.
And the next one is a 3.
11?
So 12 total.
Oh, 12.
Yeah.
Is that for
So-
everybody?
Yeah, because it's up to 6 creatures of my choice. So it should be healing
That's
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Back up to 69. Nice.
Nice.
Yay! Nice number.
Wait, I'm so sorry. How much was it?
12.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Mhm.
Now, whatever healings y'all were about to add on to that, you can.
Yeah.
Did EC take damage? Because you said that EC was hit, but oh yeah.
Took 6 damage. Like,
Can he be healed by that prayer
Can I-
of healing?
Yeah. Can I walk up to EC and just be able to
yeah, Izzy
heal?
could come to y'all and get that, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Make
Okay.
su- I wanted to make sure he was included.
Right.
This screen is well, unless okay. Let me rephrase. Several things are happening. So
Mhm.
first off, the moonbeam is still up for the entirety of your concentration.
Nina,
Are you-
please.
Oh, sorry. I can drop.
Nina,
No.
please close it.
I'm so
Please close
sorry.
it.
No. Nina drops it. I'm so sorry. I forgot over there. That was on me.
I was just like, and then there's a gum monster down here by.
We need something to represent
Yeah.
that.
But the gum monster is under Lucky's control.
Right. So now I want Lucky personally. I want Lucky to learn because this is going to be not the first time she's going to be making one of these monsters. So I actually want her to learn what she's supposed to do with it. That's my plan with her.
We will definitely get to that. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make y'all aware there is a gummy sloshing monster right next to y'all. And then Issy is there, and the 2 vamps that are out cold. And then you have, I want to say, this guy and the one that's on the roof here are out cold. And this guy is being held by Issy. Everybody else is dead.
Yay.
That could be. Wait. Hold on.
You're
Because
good.
I want Lucky. Wait, I want Lucky to see something. Hold on.
That could be, those bodies can be left for the village. They got a coroner's off. You got a coroner's thing, right?
Not that.
I'm saying this out of character because I don't think Samir heard Maple talk about this. Didn't Maple say last session that there were like guards in one of the buildings getting ready for work? We couldn't notify them of like, oh my god, we were being mugged.
I mean, with all the noise we made, I'm pretty sure they probably heard us.
They
could've-
technically did not start their shift, so they're probably like, I'm not on the clock yet. Pop forth, like
Also,
a cop.
This is like in the back alley of another building across from the Denzzy. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Are you
Okay.
implying that our party is a bunch of narcs, Ava? Is that what you're?
I'm not saying there's dead
I'm
bodies
saying
here.
it.
Someone needs to clean it up, and I
I'm
don't
saying
want a
it.
poor civilian to be like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, they have people. Aren't there like people die here all the time? Aren't there like
At least let the guards deal with it.
also aren't they oh wait, you mean okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Well
There were guards in one of the buildings like having breakfast before work. So that's why I was like, well, maybe we should have the guards deal with it and not a random ass civilian. Because that's going to be traumatizing. And I don't think they can afford for therapy.
Lucky can go and get the guard. So what building are they in?
Let's wait before we start after we start dragging these two individuals away because they're probably going to want to question them. So
that's true. Never mind.
After we start moving, then we can notify.
Okay.
Maple, are you okay? Like, on a scale of, if we're doing a scale of your max HP being 100, where are you on the scale? Allegedly.
Maple starts to like count on her fingers for a second and then stops and goes, I think, you know, if we're doing a sliding scale, it'd be somewhere 17.
Okay.
Oh,
I slap you for 15. Actually, it's like a gentle pat. It's a pat. It's a pat. It's a pat. I forgot. I pat your cheek.
How many do I take
Lucky
to be given from the slap?
It's a pat. I forgot. I reactionarily said slap, but it's a pat, like a gentle pat on the cheek. 15 HP from
So I have a
Lucky.
question.
A boop.
Because Lucky realizes that with her nature of being a pirate, that there are bodies around her, bodies that have stuff on them. So can she loot?
Yes. I was about to get to that.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So I need only two of y'all to roll a perception check.
I can.
Investigation.
Oh.
Investigation. Only two.
I got the 3 investigation. Never mind. Who got higher?
That's pretty dang high. I have a 0.
I have -1, so
I also have -1.
All right, never mind.
Nina's just here to have a good time.
I'm rolling for investigation. Never mind.
I have a +1. I can roll the other one.
All right.
Oh, not 20. Let's go.
Wow.
Okay, Shu.
So that'd be a 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ash isn't rolling for everybody. You said 2, and my brain went, "Oh yeah, this is for the whole party."
Well, I mean, this also works because it is a natural 20, so that works
Yeah,
too. You could just be like, "Oh, don't forget that little piece over there." Blah blah blah. It works out the same because with a nat 20, you will get everything that I have here listed. So
Nice. Let's go.
So between all of the things that you get off of people, including Simon and Herschel, you will get. Did I write it
Hold on.
down?
Inventory. Wait. Hold on.
I did.
Other.
Okay. You will get 1,000 silver pieces.
What?
1,000.
You know how many crop tops that could buy?
Continue.
You know how many
Continue.
small businesses we can support?
So many small black businesses anyway. You will get 1,000 silver pieces, a pearl of power,
Mm.
a potion of fire breath,
I feel like we have that somewhere in our inventory somewhere. Oh wait, no, never mind. Just forgot what I said.
pipes of haunting,
Ooh.
Types of haunting. Okay.
whoa, which looks like this, which is really cool.
Ooh.
Mm.
Wait, is that an instrument for Dizzy? Is that what that is?
I picked this 20 years ago. I don't fucking remember.
I just associate instruments with Dizzy. Maybe that's the whole thing.
Now, I'm probably saying this wrong. This word wrong. Periopt of wound closure.
Nah, you guys.
Oh, press
Very opt.
Which
Oh,
I see
Oh,
Carrie
that
on.
thing! I have like a variation of that one. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, is somebody other than me writing this down? I am not
Yeah,
taking
You
I
can
notes.
also
am.
look this
I
up.
am.
All of
Okay.
these should be in D&D Bond.
You said
Hashtag not
wound
sponsored.
closing?
Oh.
Wound
Yeah.
closing or
It says
Yeah.
period
Wound
by
closure?
of
Wound closure.
wound closure.
Wound
Yeah.
closure. Yep.
It probably would come up with closing on D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
honestly.
Hashtag not sponsored. Okay.
What a
Oh, yeah.
hole.
So, between the searches and everything like that, and Lucky knowing to look under and around and in socks and everything that someone would normally hold valuables on missions similar to this, these are the things that you find in the money bags that you get off of everyone here.
Can someone copy and paste that in our Discord? Because I'm gonna put it in the Notion notes.
Yeah, hold on, homie. I got
Love.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, here, I can do it for you. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, let Rhea do the work.
Yeah, because
Rhea's the
I
DM.
have
Wow.
bad spelling.
There you
so-
go.
Thank you.
And they all start with the letter P. The only thing that would have made this perfect, it was platinum.
No.
But I'm just saying, it would have been
Okay, no.
perfect.
Mm-mm. Okay, and that's what you all get. Now, y'all are leaving the scene with
Mhm.
Simon and Herschel
I
and
do.
this random that Issy is holding?
We are letting them
Oh, I thought we were
leave.
letting them go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just letting them just freak the fuck out and leave.
No problem.
I would though like to so did Simon happen to keep like a notebook of all of his precious plans, and or do I know where Simon lives?
You do not
And-
know where Simon lives.
I would argue I would like to make a case for knowing where Simon lives.
Oh my gosh! I also want to do something random after she's done.
The reason why I think I know what Simon lives and is because I refuse to believe that
Wait.
during
Wait.
oh
Chat.
Huh?
Your
oh
captions.
there we go.
They
Boo.
died, sorry.
Oh, it's
No, you're
okay. I'm
'Cause
mad.
I know this is gonna be like you're about to lawyer me, so I want everybody else to see the proof of you lawyering.
Here's my thing. Okay, there we
Oh
go.
my
Captions are working.
God.
So here's my thing.
Mhm.
I refuse to believe that in a drunken stupor, Simon and Nina have not messed around at least once
Oh,
and never talked about it.
And
Nina did,
Oh.
and Nina did flirt with him.
And
there
Nina
was a lot. That was probably
technically doesn't have a home. So
oh.
like technically Nina doesn't have a home. So like where would we go? I.e.
the way that my brain is in Simon's head. I don't think he takes people home.
Okay, that's fair.
I tell you what, to give you a chance, because if anything, this was probably a full-on a hate fuck, if anything at all. So you would have to roll a pretty high persuasion for Simon to be like, I know a place. And it be his place, actually.
Hold on. I'm
Listen,
down.
you
I
and
risk it all.
you and Ava are queen of roles. I believe you got this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my persuasion is trash. Okay.
You got this. I believe in you. You got this.
Okay, I'm going to use one of those inspirations.
Okay.
Fudge.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Do you need some inspo?
I
I mean,
would
no.
like
Do you need
to
some
say-
guidance? Do you need some guidance?
No, guidance wouldn't help. I have a question for the table.
Mhm.
How bad does everyone here want this? Like, is this just me being like going for a long shot that there's probably nothing of value at Simon's house? Because I would hate to use another inspiration for this.
Because we have 2 rollovers now, I would like to personally save it. However,
That's fine.
I'm also petty, so if everyone else wants to see this, I would be very happy.
You know what? I'd be happy if she got her Doonies beat. So go ahead and roll the inspiration.
Okay, we're gonna.
If you know what that means, in chat.
I would like to say if this one doesn't work, then it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh Lord. Hell.
It wasn't meant to be. It's fine.
Damn. Okay.
I need you to understand, guys. I got an 8, a 6, and a 5. Like
Damn.
truly,
They
that's
really didn't
crazy.
want you.
It really
Like,
didn't. It really
But
didn't want me.
Hey, that just means that Nina deserves better dick coochie game, so it's okay.
Honestly,
It was
man.
a hate fuck. Simon is very closed off.
He
and
doesn't
knows
cuddle.
the game. So it probably cuddles, but we're talking.
He cold.
Him. Yeah.
Literally and metaphorically. He
Literally
cold.
and metaphorically.
Yeah.
But sometimes anyway. So
I'll put you in
If
contact
they
with
had
Simona.
a meal, if they had a meal before then, they
Simona
would
will
be
treat you
so cool,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. It's okay. It just wasn't meant to be. And honestly, it probably would have jumped us too far into the story. And I want for you to be able to.
you did in fact get a hate fuck, but it was not at his place.
Cool.
Love this for her.
I want better for her.
I want better for Nina. Nina doesn't want better for Nina. That's the problem.
Anytime a woman can get hers, get hers, I'm happy for it. So
But if I'm not
whether it's a hate fuck or not,
We can discuss the hate fucking aspects later.
It truly wasn't meant to be because I've never rolled like that. Like I don't think not in this game.
Clothis said
maybe we'll
no.
have a roll for luck after dark one day. It's fine. But Ava.
hold on. Because wait a
Disney-
second. Because even though I'm a PNG, hold on. Because listen.
Nothing.
Oh no.
Stop it. Stop it. You need to stop it right now.
Okay, continue, please, Rhea. Continue.
No.
I love it. Disney,
I have my
if I'm
zoom
not
in one way or the
mistaken,
other.
Did say that they knew a place to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to Oleander's.
Gotcha. All right. Y'all leave the scene and head to, or follow Dizzy on a mission to a particular place out in the, further into town. Almost a skip and a hop away from the gated communities in the second level. You will find.
Rio, as we walk up, I'm gonna switch into not Dizzy.
Not Dizzy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch into the pirate garb. The outfit I wore the last time that I saw him.
Got you.
Alt.exe Dizzy.
Perfect. Let me get my info on Oleander again.
Oh wait, Ashley, you want? Okay, never mind.
Hey Ryu, while you're doing that, do you want us off of the map?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Actually,
Bye, map.
yeah, you can switch this over.
Nautica Vale. That's who it is. That's who this personality is.
Am I just fully missing Oleander?
It's in the Order of the Darkling file.
Right.
So he's the last one because that's his alias is
Nope.
Oleander.
I found it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was looking for the words. It's fine. I got it. We got it. We're there. Okay. Not this Lord. uh, perfect. So, if I'm not, and that would be the apothecary. Yes. Okay. So I said it right.
Turn off the
Oh,
thing.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got you.
And we're back. So, y'all are heading over to Oleander's, and with two captives in tow. One carried by nothing, and the other, I assume, being
I'm
held and
assuming
carried
one of
by
us have the
Issy.
mounts out. The mounts could also, like, we can just what's that one movie that white people like, Bernie's Weekend of Bernie's? Weekend of Bernie's them on a mount.
Okay, because I was about to ask y'all, going through the city, you could also go through the back alleys. You could, like, it would take longer to go through back alleys. You could roll me a stealth check. You can roll me anything you want.
I think it would be good to go to the back alleys because people will ask questions.
Especially snooty rich people.
Especially if y'all didn't tell anybody about the bodies. Eventually someone's going to find those. And
No,
Right.
someone
would've.
would have gone to the guards. Someone would have gone
Yeah.
and been like, "Hey, there's
we
a mess
we
outside."
said that as soon as we were starting to leave with these two, we would let them know. Because
Mhm.
if we stay with the unconscious people, they're gonna ask questions. But we notified them as we were leaving.
Okay, then I need 2 people to roll me a persuasion check to let the guards not
Persuasion?
keep you for questioning. Yeah.
I
have a
got a plus
+6.
4. Oh.
I have a 6.
Dirty
So,
20.
Oh,
I
never
can-
mind.
Dirty 20. Okay.
17 plus 6.
Yeah. That's a number. For sure. So, they take, like, someone would have to give them, like, information of where we could contact you to see if you've lost any belongings or anything like that. But they do let you go on your way.
I'm still dizzy in the restaurant. I'm still wearing my knight's armor with my crest and everything. So I want them to know who I am.
Then in that case, very little questions, as obviously you are a knight of import. So,
Question. We do
perfect.
have a table inspo redeem. I don't know if
Oh.
anybody saw that.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Yeah.
These are reparations.
Oh, thank you, Bree.
It's reparations.
I love that. Yes. So.
Oh, I have 10 now. Yay. Roll over.
Yes.
Much better.
Okay. I had to think.
And while Ryu's thinking, all of the points are being spent.
Oh, yeah.
I look away for 1 second.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Perfect. Okay, so you make it there with no fuss, no hassle, because you have persuaded your way through town to get to the apothecary that Oleander works and makes goods and healing salves for the area and other things. You don't know. I want to say you have described this place before. Do you want to try to do it again, or
Sure.
because I think I see a different place.
It's like a very whimsical kind of Tim Burton-ish witch's shop, kind of like a old style greenhouse feel to it. Really, really high, strange shaped roofs and sort of thatched windows. There are all kinds of plants and strange magical things growing outside. And there's like a little clearing with like a copse of trees and a bench off to the side of it.
And this is early morning. So as you, well, it's a little time after, but it's earlier than lunchtime for sure. As you head back to this place, and you will see, um, well, you will see Oleander on the outside, uh, on that bench reading, sitting a little straighter than they were before the last time you saw them. As they read and they kind of clock the party walking up the hill to the apothecary. Closes
Look
his
alive, darling. Work to be done. Come on. Dizzy is a fully different person now.
um, the wings with red feathers are looking a hell of a lot better than they were the last time you saw as well. And he just kind of gets up, shakes and stretch. Okay, what have you got brought me to clean up today?
Well, breakfast didn't go as planned, and I would love to tell you about it inside.
Well, of course, yes. Duh, come on. And he leads you into the apothecary. And once you get inside, it is essentially just shelves and shelves of any and everything, any salve, any potion, any like works that herbs and anything that you could think of, from healing to harming to smelling good and just doing well, supplements all around you. Um, and he looks back at, what was this persona again?
This is Nautica Vale,
Not
another disgraced royal.
another. Looking at Nautica and just kind of eyeballs everybody else and like, are you your friends? Like, what's happening here?
Once we're inside, Dizzy will once again shift back into her armor and say, it's okay. This is my cousin, and these are some friends of ours. It's Maple, Nina, and Lucky. Uh, everyone, this is, well, technically Oleander is the name on the building.
Yes.
So I guess let's go with that.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
unless we're more than friends, I guess we'll find out. Hello. Looks like y'all have been busy, and you're bleeding all over my floor.
Yeah, sorry about that. The same folks that came and found you came and found me, and they brought friends.
Well, that's not good, and that's getting worse. Is that nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she
Well,
sort of steps aside.
nothing. Okay. And Oleander sees nothing holding Simon like almost like a baby instead of just over the shoulder like normal, and just like, I didn't know, how the correct. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Oleander's like, right. Okay. Well, if you two are here and everybody is here to just come on. And he turns around and clicks something under the front desk as the door, you hear sounds from the back room area, like clockwork changing in the background. And then, okay, come on. And he opens the door, and it's a portal, but it's not a normal portal, as the edges are made of metal and arcane sources.
A quick question.
Yes.
Can we hear people coming inside or outside the door through this portal? Like, essentially, if you had customers, can you hear them come in? Or
You
want to
walked
come?
into like the actual shop itself. There was no one inside.
The reason why I ask is I want EC to essentially stand guard.
Oh.
And the command, essentially, I want him to not attack anyone, but if someone was to come in, maybe like raise his voice to say, "Oh, hello, customer," to let us know.
Question also as well once that's done.
Okay, so I'm gonna say as soon as Oleander figured out this situation and turned around, there was turned around the sign that says close. Please call back, or if you need help, emergency, please do the emergency thing.
You can still stand guard just in case there's some shenaniganry.
True.
Do the emergency thing.
Do the emergency thing. Yes. So you want Issy to be in the storefront part of it, just standing guard. Okay.
Yes.
Good boy.
Originally,
Best
Issy will put up a fight, but not realizing that the portal is going to take you somewhere more than 30 feet.
Oh.
Okay, so we have something.
No, Issy won't know that.
But see, here's
Originally,
the
Issy
thing,
will put up
though.
a fight, but yeah.
We do have something else that can stand guard.
What is it?
It's
What
something
is-
that Lucky created during that fight that we
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You went to town with that. Jesus.
Lord.
Came in here on a leash.
Yo.
It's time to the counter.
They're following behind us the entire time. We totally forgot it existed.
I forgot. I 1000% forgot. It's fine. Whew.
Is it like a ball of goo that can like materialize itself,
Oh,
like
God.
squeezing under the door or
It
anything?
can
like an
squeeze in and
octopus?
around and on things, no problem. But if it's just following along, can you?
What in the flubber
Give
is
me a
this?
hot till a devil second because I need to see something real quick.
But it just clicked in my mind. I'm like, wait a second. We have a third being.
We didn't do anything with him.
Exactly, we did.
We have. We're gonna collect so many random NPC like things
Probably.
following us.
Probably.
We could have
I'm
just
not
pushed him
gonna
into the
lie.
moonbeam.
Lucky
it.
wants to learn. We can
That's
let
true.
her
That's
learn.
true. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, she wants to learn because she's gonna be making more of these things because like the chrome hammer is her favorite weapon, so it's gonna happen constantly.
Samir's just kind of thinking in the back of her mind, it's like, we need to get our new hammer. Because this is ridiculous.
Can you imagine us being in the back of the alley, just walking on us, like we just forget that this last little thing behind us, just trailing
Sticky
behind
tooth creature.
No lie, I feel like the noise of it would probably have us
So bad.
reminded of it, but we, as the players, forgot.
Damn.
It's so bad. It smells bad too.
We need to get this situated.
Oh, God.
You need to get this situated. I don't know if you need to contact your lady of crows, or I can't remember if it's Raven or crows, but we need to situate this.
Oh,
Whichever
God.
bird.
Y'all could not see my face because I use a PNG, but when they click, I was like, oh, we got something else.
So yeah, for sure. Oleander does clock this thing, and it's just like, okay, well, that one's not only okay. So we're,
They can just stand outside.
cool.
It can guard
I mean,
the
that's
door. It
not
can
cool.
guard the
That's not a
door.
great idea. It has to stay inside because I don't want that outside my
Well,
store.
like outside the portal, I mean.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like
That's
guard
fine.
the door. Like Etsy can come because we don't know if you might freak out if you're not close enough. But that thing, I don't think it will. If I tell it to stay here, if it's supposed to like
That
obey me,
is
it will
fair.
stay.
yeah. You've
That is
got
fair.
a couple hours with it for sure. So, yes.
All right, come on, EC. Let's go.
All right, and you all
All
have
right,
this
little
clockwork
thing,
portal.
you're going to stay right here and not move.
Don't you dare fucking name that.
Does it take commands?
It's supposed to,
Yeah,
Oh.
right?
it's got a couple hours of taking commands. Yeah,
All right, wait. What after a couple of hours? What happens?
it no longer takes commands.
So wait. Wait a second.
If you kill it again,
Wait,
if you
when-
kill it again with the hammer, does it just like keep regurgitating itself?
No,
Oh no!
no, no.
Wait. So will it become an enemy once we come back after a couple hours, or will it just? Go
If
off
you
on its
stay in this area away from this creature for 6 hours, yes, it will be an enemy when you come back.
God damn it! Oh,
So we gotta kill it before then. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Can I just leave it somewhere?
Yeah, in the shop.
Yeah.
No,
As
I mean
you-
like once, like no, like in the future, above table. If Lucky finds herself in this situation again, because like she don't want to fight the thing that she created. So can she just like
You don't want to fight
leave
what
it
you created. You did this.
somewhere?
Are we
Can
gonna
she
have a
just leave it
Frankenstein
somewhere?
arc with Lucky?
I
Huh?
We're
listen.
gonna have a Frankenstein arc.
That line in like Spy Kids 2, or maybe it's the first Spy Kids. And
Is
he's
it the
"You
God
think
one?"
You think God stays in heaven because he sure of what he's created.
Lucky, I'm sorry, but eventually you have to come to terms that you created this thing. You need to take it out
Or I can let it go live in the forest somewhere, you know.
and terrorize other people.
It's in the forest.
We'll-
People
we'll-
don't
we'll-
live
we'll
As
in it.
you
talk about
have
that
this
later.
discussion, eventually you do leave the lemur inside the storefront while you go through the portal. And as everyone walks through this portal, I will have the description of what you see after our break. We're going to
Jesus
step
Christ.
away. Hope you get a chance to look away from your computers, get up, stretch, take your medicine, do what you need to do, take care of yourself. We will be back in 10 or so minutes to do the same. BRB! Welcome back, everybody. Shout
Not
out
me
to
laughing so hard
Grummet.
I hit the wrong
Anyway. Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? I hope you got to take care of yourself and do what you needed to do. Get away from the screen for a hot damn old second. because we're back and we're gonna get into the rest of this wonderfulness. Um, I have a lot. Free got me. Okay, when you walk into this clockwork edged portal area, uh, right away you notice that it's definitely not a full arcane situation that you're walking into. It's certainly not any portal that you've had dealings with in the past. Um, but once you walk in, it is uh, a a healing kind of one bed, or sorry, one area in the middle of iron to lay on for whatever needs to be done, and they say to drop someone, whoever needs the most help, on that table. And there are little chairs and everything, but the things that you notice is this is homey as hell. This has little knickknacks everywhere. This has the laboratory, or the way that they handle the apothecary making, and they handle herbs. They have herbs hanging everywhere. Um, this is probably most likely where Oleander sleeps and takes care of things in case of emergencies in the area. Um, oh,
DK was only seeing me, so
right.
Yeah.
How about now?
you good?
I sure hope so.
Okay. Okay. Um, so in this space, which for sure Dizzy has seen before, um, Oleander just says, "Who's ever the most hurt, you can lay on the table. We'll get you taken care of. Anyone else, let me know what you need, or you can have a seat in some of these areas here. Don't touch anything if you're not sure how to use it. Please and thank you."
Nina.
I was gonna say Maple, but sure, Nina.
I saw Bree's hand reaction first.
Maple needs a pair of mittens in a place like this. Let me tell you what.
What would y'all like to do?
I just want to fill Oleander in on the events of the fight and everything that was said. Just kind of like pull him into a corner and give him the skinny on what he missed.
Exposition, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. You, Oleander, and Nothing have a fairly quick info dump about the situation and the link between the people that probably uh, attacked him and you at this point, and you still don't know why. Um, what are you doing with your prisoners at this point?
I
I
want
would
to tie them
imagine.
up. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, I would imagine that this facility has some kind of holding cell. I would imagine that where we are, there's like a room, there's somewhere to put people that we have to talk to. I would imagine anyway.
Um, roll a luck check for me
Okay.
because I have a thing that may or may not be in Oleander's position.
69.
No, you didn't say hi.
I did. I said hi.
Okay, cool.
Ha
Back at me. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So, Oleander leans in. Like, did you notice any magic enhancements or anything going on here, or like, what's their deal? And he points to the two that you brought in.
Well, one of them bit me, and I
Are
feel
they?
weak, and I don't love that. Um, they.
When you say bit,
I mean,
what-
I'm run whatever test you need, but I don't feel anything except a little weak. Um, I will say though, the one that bit me tried to read my mind.
let me roll something for that. For sir. Okay, so as you say that, she goes, "Oh no. Okay, cool. Be right back." And kind
Oh,
of
sounds good for us. Great.
swings on the hill, swings on their heel and walks towards like this chest of like it's under a desk, under a section, under something else, and opens it up and brings out a bracelet and a collar. Okay, so
A what
wow,
now?
wow. What's
Huh?
what's
Listen,
Huh?
I'm not kink shaming. I am kink celebrating.
What?
It's Pride
What?
Month. Collar who?
can't stand y'all.
Right?
I was gonna make a very quick comment real quick. And this is more so to kind of help Bree because Bree was not here last week.
not the clip.
Samir, I think Samir was able to at least notice that Nina seems a bit weaker because I know it took damage from the strength. So she's gonna make a mention. Nina, I I don't think it's a similar thing that Dizzy's insert name that Dizzy's going by right now.
It's okay. They know who I am. They know
Okay.
my name. And
Okay,
we're
cool,
inside,
cool,
so you're
cool.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same thing as Dizzy's, but I saw that person hit you with something and you seemed a bit weaker after it. Maybe you should have that checked.
I have no clue what you mean. I'm fine. And like when Nita says that,
I'm gonna
like,
just blow at her, just like blow. It just
they literally when you blow, they like fucking like fucking stumble and then their leg hits a chair. And then they
You
double
blow
over
Nina
and-
into the healing
Okay,
bed.
wait, nah, because Lucky would totally do this. So Lucky would hear what she said, and then she'll walk right up next to her, just bump her a little bit on the side. Like,
Uh,
and she'll be like,
you
Yeah,
ever
you
watch
would
like an
be
anime and they
very
do that and they're like
Oh,
shaking? Like
okay.
Nina does that.
like
Nina.
And
Nina's
it's like,
totally
okay,
fine.
yeah, okay, maybe you all have a point. Maybe, um, was it Simon who did that to me, or was it Herschel?
It
It
was
was
Herschel.
Herschel with the sword.
That's why I said it was different. It's not like
Yeah.
a biting thing, it was a
Okay,
sword
cool.
thing.
Like, all right, fine. I'll get it checked out or whatever for like my health, whatever.
I
Good.
thank you.
Um,
Um,
Nina looks embarrassed.
There was a moment of wanting to say something. I will not. I will tell Bree what I was gonna say privately.
wonderful. So terrible. Okay, so
What?
as you at the Oleander brings out and just says, okay, this one is a mage cage, and the other one is a I can't with y'all. And this one is supposed to be able to stop the mind reading part if they have that capability. So, which one was the one that did the mind reading part?
I will go up to Simon and just look down at him for a long time. Like I'm thinking very hard about whether or not I want to kick the shit out of him.
Yep.
And then in slightly strained of a voice, I will say this one.
Okay. And just with just with their right wing, they're just kind of like put it between you and Simon and just kind of push you a little bit, just pop you back a little bit. Thanks. Okay. And puts the bracelet on Simon. Uh, and this one's the one that gave you the most vampiric problem, right?
Yes.
Cool. Goes and puts the collar on the one that or on Herschel, and says some words, and you see both pieces light up and then go dull again. Um, this one that should keep them from doing the main bits of their powers. Don't if they got something funky, just stay at the ready.
That one there, the one you put the collar on, they had a sword that did something to my friend over there. I would appreciate if you check on her. She seemed a bit weaker when the sword hit her.
Okay. Do you have the sword?
Is the sword on his? Oh, we do have the sword.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Just gloves on. Here you go.
Oh. Yeah, automatically.
That's not good.
Automatically, Oleander's just like, oh, that's terrible. That's disgusting. I hate this. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that's not good at all.
Give me.
What does that even mean?
This blade is not supposed to. It's real bad. Who got hit by this blade?
It was her.
Nina
Did Dizzy get stabbed?
does a little like.
Lucky will point to Nina.
I think it was Nina and Dizzy.
I think he did hit me once,
I
with it, but
yeah.
I passed the check for that.
Yeah, I think you passed a check for it, but I don't think Nina did. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, this is well, it's just not good. And she looks back at you and it's just like, this is one of those blades that's supposed to be, it was a good artifact at one point, and in the wrong hands it turned to this. So taking that into consideration, do y'all want to use this? Because essentially it's able to harm someone, but not in a physical sense.
So
Can we like break it down and make it cuter?
Lucky would look at Nina and be like, okay. And then she would turn next to the person. And she would say,
is there any possibility that we can probably turn it, reverse it, or is there another way we can use this? Because I'm not giving it back to him.
You can reverse it, but it will take. I'll have to look into the paperwork. I remember hearing about this. Artifacts like this kind of are around, and if they are handled in such a way, they become evil in source. So it's not let me rephrase. It's not something that is linked and held onto the wielder. It is itself an evil artifact.
Are you saying that it feeds off the person that's wielding it? So like the
No.
fact that he okay.
It became evil over time.
Yes.
In regards to Nina's situation, is this something where it can be resolved with like rest or a restoration of sorts, or
let's look you over. And just to be on the safe side, everyone give me a second. Goes back off to the corner.
Just start crocheting.
And goes to you can hear clinking of things and like making something in the back, and he comes back.
Lucky would subconsciously be rubbing the amulet that's around her neck.
Oh yeah, we need to get that checked out too.
The amulet of the feather?
Yeah, I think she still has I think it's the red amulet that she had that was given to her, that was crocheted by Samir, that she placed around her neck.
I think that's still the feather one, but it was crocheted to have the feather made as an amulet. It was something where like she like modified it so it could be
one
together.
worn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it was.
So it's a feather and the red amulet. Okay.
Okay. Um, Oleander comes back with some sort of. It's wrapped in bay leaves, but there's this paste on it, and just says, "Okay, so everybody that was hit by it, please take these specific ones, please, and the other ones are just kind of boosters to help you heal yourself while we're taking care of whatever's gonna happen here."
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
So do I just like
will.
put them on my body or like?
No, you actually have to eat it.
Dizzy is halfway
Ne-
through hers.
Nina like does like a. Does it taste good?
No, it tastes awful. It's
You
not
can
great.
hear Nina's
Um,
silence.
Nina Nina doesn't say anything, but is absolutely making a bunch of hard faces, like shit like that.
Yeah, it doesn't go down easy, but it certainly will help.
I'm
Trust
used
in
to
my
stuff
word.
like this being on a boat. You've learned a couple of things while you're trying to go overseas, and not many medical things are available to you at the time. So I'm used to nasty medical stuff.
And she just gulps it down.
To be fair, I make things that are tasty, but on the fly, it's actual use logistics over the taste on the fly. But yeah, um, uh, anybody that has had negative on their strength scores, this will help go away after a short rest instead of a long rest.
Okay.
hmm
How
Okay.
much does this heal us for?
Um, during a short rest, you will be getting back 8 hit points.
Okay. So we do the short rest.
Well, the short rest will be over the continuation of this investigation.
So I just give myself 8 hit points, so we're all done.
Yes.
Okay.
And that goes for anybody that ate the ones that weren't for the strength.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I didn't take any damage.
Okay. Does Maple take one?
I don't.
Maple,
Ma-
You better eat it.
Maple,
Does it
Maple.
Eat
look?
it.
It looks.
I
Does it
want
look
to roll to
appetizing?
mom. I want to roll to mom Maple. What
I
what
would-
type of
I want to
does a
roll
flat
intimidation
D20
because you playing with me.
Wait a
or
minute.
what would it be? What would
Wait
it
a
be?
minute. Wait. Maple. What's going through your head right now?
Maple doesn't want to be an inconvenience. Like Maple's like,
Mm.
all I have to do is go lay my chunky ass in a bed for a few hours, and like I'll be fine. Nothing else is wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Imagine a beefy Lucky and a towering Samir just going up to Maple.
Do
You're
I
not
have
being an
just-
inconvenience.
do I have
Just-
permission to just like stuff this into your face, like the leaves?
Sure, as long as Ryu's not gonna like make me roll for choking or anything.
No. That's
Yeah.
for roll for luck after dark. Anyway.
Woo! Roll credits. Anyways, yeah. While Lucky and Samir are like looking at you menacingly, like Nina just like grabs a handful and literally just like shoves them in your mouth and is like, "Eat it,
Sure.
eat it, eat it. You don't have a choice. I'm telling you to." So
Perfect. Yeah, Maple swallows.
Get some
Uh,
I regret it. Stop.
Maple, not a quitter. Okay, so remember that you'll get.
Can we clip that, please?
Two clips.
Bless.
I want Maple,
Hey, Bree,
not a
I'm
quitter,
fist
on a
bumping you
shirt.
right now. I'm fist bumping right now.
yo, for real. got so excited that I wrote it in all caps by accident.
Damn it.
I
You
love
guys
it.
are funny. I
Oh,
can't.
Y'all are funny. So funny.
I love it here. Yes.
All right,
So
what are
you go through, and you will get the 8 after the long rest time period as well. Um,
I'm sorry for anybody's eardrums I blew out. I do apologize.
mhm. um, yes. Uh, uh, no, Oleander. Um, after handing this out, how uh how do you want us to go about doing this? Is this something that you want us to handle? You want us to stand back for and let you and your new crew help out with? Like, what's the deal? You're you are the most hurt party in this current situation. So you tell me, how would you like us to help?
First of all, we need to find Cherith sooner rather than later. If they came for me and for you, they probably came for her, and I would like to lay eyes on her and make sure that she's in one piece. Um, Nothing. If you wouldn't mind just going out and doing a quick loop, seeing if you can find her.
Um, above table. Did you
Yes.
make that link? Did you and it was
Did
it
I?
Brie or Maple or Brie or Mo that
It
you made
was. It
that link
was
with?
Brie. It was Brie.
It was Brie.
What? Oh,
No?
okay.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not by that name.
No, it is not
Got
by
it.
that name.
Cool. All right. I just wanted to check. Yes. Um, we could probably go. Well, uh, Oleander looks to nothing, and nothing's like, yeah.
Thank you. Will you just make sure that she wears her traveling dress? I don't make quote like air quotations, but it's very much a like, can you make sure that she wears the right outfit for the occasion, the right face? Thank you, please.
Of course.
Um,
Y'all be very careful, please, while I'm gone. I can't be everywhere at once yet, and nothing becomes incorporeal as he leaves the area.
Did they just say yet?
yeah, he does that. We've learned not to really ask him to expound because the implications are horrifying.
I would love to expound on
Enough.
that, mainly just out of curiosity, but that's for another day.
Um, which one do you want to wake up first?
Let's wake up Simon first. I don't want him to
Agree.
That Simon's the one that said that they'll give information about Keonce, right? That was the one, Nina.
Yeah. So he definitely has it. Now, whether he'll give it to us or not, mm,
Slowly just takes out the glaive again.
does like any of us have like zone of truth?
I have an axe.
That'll work.
I have
That'll
a
do.
hammer.
That'll do.
I have the ability that many of people have told me is just motherly guilt. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm pretty
Will
sure
it actually
Simon saw
affect
you
them, though?
turn that dude into like that gross smelly thing. So like he'll definitely talk.
I hope
Yeah,
he does
yeah.
talk.
Oh,
Simon
he
likes
will.
living.
I mean, is he technically living though?
Well, he likes being undead for the most part.
He likes to be conscious. Let's say that.
Yeah,
He
let's
likes
say
to
that.
exist.
He likes to exist.
Yeah.
As opposed to not existing. So
Hmm.
Who, how, and where are you waking up, Simon?
So isn't Simon in the holding cell?
No, there's no holding cell. They are tied up. Both of them are
I
tied
rolled
up.
for it.
You what?
You had me roll for
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
you rolled for the things that help their help them from doing the things.
No,
Huh?
you
That's
had
what
me.
that roll was for.
Oh, the roll for luck wasn't just to see if there's like a holding cell here.
No,
Yeah,
that
'cause
was to see if there was a way to hold, like, if Oleander had ways of holding their powers back, so you wouldn't have
Okay.
to worry about a holding cell. Essentially,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess we can do like a point of lay on hands because they're technically just knocked unconscious. I'm
I have
assuming at like
spare.
0.
I have spare the dying. Or wait, no, it brings. Okay, no, you're right. Sorry.
So it's just like we're doing Simon first, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no cheese and crackers in
so
What's
prison.
before
happening?
Samira does this, Lucky
Hmm.
will stand beside Simon with her hammer, looking very menacingly, and I will roll an intimidation check
Mhm.
if I need to.
Can I be kneeling in front of Simon, please?
Why?
And then
What?
stand behind her. Yes.
Okay,
Everyone just intimidating. Anyway,
Yes.
1 point of lay on hands for Simon.
cool. Cool. Got it.
He does
Uh,
nothing else. Nothing.
and that's fine. Cool. As Simon wakes up, at some point the form of this of Simon's vampiric form, his vampiric form did not melt away. As he wakes up, saying,
Simon, sweetie, honey, how are you doing? Did you like your little nap? Now that wasn't a small group of people, Simon.
Lucky will growl lowly
That was a
behind
lot.
her.
I love Lucky. Could I just say that? Anyways,
That was way too many slices, Simon.
that was many too many slices. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't
Enough
even do it.
slices.
Like that was more people than expected. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
not great, even worse, that I'm in looking here, wherever this is, and then looks past Nina and Lucky to see Dizzy and Oleander, and straightens up, and then looks down where Herschel is still out, and then, so what do I need to buy to get myself out of this?
Simon, honey, we just need the information that you about Keontae. That's really it, right, y'all?
For
Or
him, yes.
mostly it, yeah, for him.
Herschel be used for other things.
Oh, is that all?
I mean, that was your end of the bargain was your friend saw my cousin and you would give Nina the information about Keontae. And we let you live because that is information that was promised. So keep up your bargain and we'll see what happens.
Oh, well, that's pretty easy. We can do that. In this moment, the smile that goes across Simon's face, and in a split second, Nina feels a slight push on Nina's mind, and in that moment, Simon jerks as the bracelet on his wrist gives a shock. What the fuck?
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Mind you, I know you saw that I turned your little friend into what was not his real form. I will do that to you. Do not play with me. Those bracelets are not the only thing you gotta worry about.
And you saw
And-
me knock the fuck out of Herschel, so do not play with me right now. You are lucky that I use my strength to keep myself like a pacifist.
And Nina Nina like is just smiling. It's just like, Simon, you and I have a little bit of rapport. We have some history. And you know, I would love to just get the information from you and keep you on your merry way. These people do not care about you or your well-being, and I don't care enough about you to stop them from doing whatever they want to do. So,
I don't even know you.
I absolutely do not. Absolutely do not. You are worth one copper piece for me. Keep that in mind.
He goes to go to his pocket, empty pockets. Fuck. Okay, right, cool. No problem. I have the information that you need. What exactly the Keonse thing, right? That's all you need to know is where?
I have different requirements, Simon.
She
Uh-huh.
deserves that, yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
You and I are going to talk later, but do not think that this is the end of this. This just keeps you alive, or whatever you are, a little bit longer.
Do you want
Hurtful.
me to Huntress mark him? I can Huntress mark
Simon,
him.
are you foolish enough to run from me?
Looks around.
the
I will
answer is
incite the
no,
fuck
ma'am.
out of you.
Like, whispers, the answer is no, ma'am, or no mix.
No mix.
Insight
I
check.
sure hope you're telling me the truth, Simon.
17 plus 4. Is he lying? That's lying.
It's going to it's you said it, what'd you get on that?
17 plus 4. So I think that's 21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
You're not able to fully tell if it's definitely not lying when he says I will finish my end of the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I
in
guide
terms of
that?
not lying, um can't run, so no.
Okay. She'll give a nod to Dizzy.
I'm kind
Good.
of not gonna can't, so you know.
Well, you've made a series of bad decisions up to this point, so I just wanted to see where your head was at.
Hmm.
If you need me to Huntress mark him, just let me know.
I'm a fair a light part if it's okay to get a little something.
Can I
Sure.
dump water on his head?
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him a glass of
Oh.
water.
Okay.
You bring back the water and he looks like I'm okay. Well,
I'm
You need to
kind
be
of,
more
I'm kind, I'm
specific.
kind of. Okay.
You thirsty for something else, sweetie?
a little
You
something
do
darker would be
realize,
nice.
yeah, you realize you're in a room full of people that hate you right now because you try to attack one of our own. You do realize that, right?
Right, but you need what's in my head as much as I live in your space of needing what's in people's heads. So I understand both our
Give
needs
us
and
the
Simon,
information and we'll give you what you want.
Simon, I want you to. Actually, no, real quick. Before Samir says anything,
hmm
I'm assuming Simon is a lesser vampire of sorts. So
hmm
essentially, not in the same way where Herschel needs to disappear, like yeet himself somewhere else if he dies.
right.
Okay. Simon, I want you to think very carefully right now. You see this glaive here?
Uh-huh.
It's a glaive called Corpse Slayer.
Okay.
And I'm assuming if you take context clues, that it is very good at killing, eviscerating beings that are undead. You, my darling, darling dear, you clock as undead. You saw what it did to Herschel, and that was me being a very, very kind. You tell us what we want to know, and you can go on your merry way without feeding the corpse slayer. And if you want me to roll intimidation, let me know.
I was gonna say, can I add to that to give you advantage? I want to add to that to give you advantage.
I would say so between literally all of the above, I will give two people an advantaged intimidation check of your choice.
Who has the highest points in intimidation right now?
I
I have
got +1.
I have +2.
I have 3. Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
good.
5, but
Oh.
I
Hello.
I want Mabel to just crack her knuckles in the back.
Right, we need Maple in this. Hold on.
Maple, honey.
I don't know what stake Maple has in this fight. Like you're
You're a group. No,
I don't even know who these people are. It's like,
It's
Exactly.
mentality.
Oh,
It's
wait, Maple, wait. Remember
Wait.
that they brought somebody to actually stab Maple in the back with an arrow. Right. So they brought that group and they attacked Maple. They incited that rage, right. So that would be a boost. And like, oh, you want to attack people? Okay. Well, I can intimidate to get the information because we went through all of that, and I got it back. I don't know.
I want to
Like,
get
cross.
I just really wanted to add this. I want to get really close to Simon after while y'all are rolling. I don't know if y'all are rolled yet. I want to
I
get really
finished
close
my
to
roll.
Simon after after Samir says this shit. Grab him by his shirt, not close enough for him to like bite me or anything, and look at him and be like, "Listen, you little fucking shit. I know that you're doing this because you always feel like you got to be the one on top and you feel like you got to be the one who gets the last laugh and the last word. And you like to have a little bit of power even in situations that you're powerless. Know that this will not work here. We're badass, femme, and non binary folk, and we aren't afraid to kill you. And I know that you've been dead before. So I know that you're like, it can't be that bad. But guess what? It is that bad because you won't be coming back. We'll make sure of it. Okay? Give us the information, and then you can have your little blood, whatever, and then you could be on your merry way. Maybe. I don't know. This is the only chance you got.
I will say I got a nat 20 on that.
I do have an above table question.
Sure.
What is preventing this guy from poofing away?
I think because he's a lesser vampire.
Yeah. Specifically, the poof is because he doesn't have the poof. The
Oh,
bracelet is to keep the mind reading part at bay. Mm-hmm.
We have to be a bit more careful with Herschel because I think he is able to poof, but Simon does not have that ability.
Mm-hmm. I will say between everything that has happened here,
Overall, it's a 23, but it's a nat 20. Yeah.
a natural 20 and a total of 23, and everything that has happened and been said to Simon. Simon says,
Oh, does he? What does he say?
Simon says, "Give me blood."
Someone clip that, please. I'm eating an Oreo right now, so I can't.
Says, I can tell you where Keontae is exactly if you give me a parchment and pen, right?
Okay. Maple like steps up like in the middle of everybody, and she doesn't look mad all of the sudden, but she's kind of like something isn't right here, because Maple doesn't like, I'm not saying Maple doesn't care about this guy, but Maple, okay, gang, just real quick, Simon, do your thing, get him a piece of paper or whatever, but just saying, like, I think our priorities are a little bit askew, you know what I mean? So like, one of our party members just almost died from getting jumped. So Simon, you're gonna tell us what happened with that first. I really, as far as
The deal was the Beyonce.
We technically said we'll see what happens.
okay, I'm just saying our priorities are not straight if we are putting the priorities of somebody who's not in our party over the priorities of somebody who is. And I am sticking up for Dizzy right now, and I am not okay with this deal. And I would like to use Maple's intimidation.
Please roll an intimidation. Yes, roll an intimidation for me.
Nina
And
says,
again, with everything that has happened and continue with this, especially with the last nat 20, advantage.
Yeah. Can I
Nina
use
says,
an
for the
inspo
record,
this?
I want all of it.
Yeah, but I like,
well,
Maple doesn't know what this guy can do, and like as far as she's concerned, like he could poof away after giving us the first bit of information, and like that's not what she cares about.
That's fair. Yeah.
So like, all right, well, mark off an inspo because I used one, but
was that add advantage?
That's an 11, even with advantage.
Jeez.
Oh, honey.
Everything's fine. Everything's great.
You got this, Maple. You got this, Maple.
Was that with an inspo?
And a +5.
Okay, so
The
you
other one was a
had
nat
wait.
one, so-
What was the
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
highest that you did? Do you
Oh.
want to do
Whoa,
a
whoa, whoa,
guidance
whoa.
as well?
You don't have to give me
Let me
guidance.
rephrase. You did this at advantage, so you rolled 2, took the highest of 5, and then
nat one.
another one with the inspo.
I have to roll again. Oh, I didn't realize this was at advantage. I thought we already took the 2
Right.
advantage ones.
Oh, you said
You
you, would
did,
take.
but with everything that's happening and the continuous success of your past ones, yes, it's an at advantage.
Okay. That's a 9. So it's still 11. Still 11.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Sure. What are you persuading?
Dizzy is going to take off one of her bracers and roll up her sleeve and walk up to Simon and put her arm in front of his face and go,
Girl, we just healed you.
no, she's going to get right in his face and go, you give me everything and I will make sure you eat well. This time with my permission. And I will, as soon as I find my D20.
Yeah.
That is a 16 plus 4, 20.
30, 20. Simon looks you in the eyes. I've already been in your head, and jeez, I haven't even been able to see anything. But what is your deal?
Oh, shit.
Fine.
My life does not belong to me, Simon. I'm back. I got it. My life does not belong to me. My life belongs to the queen and to my order. So it is not yours to take.
Yeah, this is a great deal to take. So, I'll even just a little bit, and then I'll give you everything.
And Dizzy's going to lean in real close and say, Simon, hear me. If you run from me, if you disappear, if you try anything, I will kill you where you stand. And then I will dispose of the ashes so that you can never return to any form physically. Do we understand each other?
Crystal.
And she will extend her arm.
And he holds your arm and takes a bite.
And I will take whatever damage that is.
Is it bussin'?
Christ,
Bree, Bree, I love you so much.
Are you winning, kid?
Little arm as a treat.
Takes 16 damage.
Okay.
16
I'll give the
for a
last
little
10.
treat.
I'll
Okay,
give the
I healed
last.
back up. I healed back
It's
up,
fine.
so I'm
It's fine.
okay now.
Everything's
I'll
fine.
give the last lay on hands to heal that.
Okay, so
Which is 9 HP.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this a deep drink. He leans back. Okay. Let me explain to you the fuckery that you have all found yourselves in. And that's what we're going to call it for the night.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Bro.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You!
Bro.
Fuck you
Bro.
in your life. How dare you?
During June,
What?
Juneteenth
Oh
Pride, during
God.
Black Women's I Am Gay Month.
Oh my god.
Thank y'all for
Crying.
hanging with us. I may or may not make it next week, considering my party, my whole table is gonna probably get in a car and
I have
come
their address.
fight me. It's fine. Hot. So let's go around the table and see where you will be between now and next week. And who have you been and all your wonderfulness that you are. Starting with Ash.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ash. For those of you are rated in and did not see me when we started, I normally have a 3D VTuber model, the cute little cat girl, with the one that you see in front of you right now using PNG. I play mostly Dead by Daylight, but I also play other games as well, like Paladins and other cozy games. So if you want to come by my stream, please do so. If you follow me on Twitter, I normally post when I'm about to stream and what games I'm going to play, but also follow me when you get a notification when I go live. Thank you so much. And I have fun at the same time. I want to kill Ryu. Okay, bye.
It's fine. I'm fine. Ava.
My darlings and my dears, it's your mother Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture, mainly on the Twitters. Right now, you can mainly just find me here. A couple of things that I'm working on are being pre-recorded, so I can't talk about them yet. You can find the videos of my one-shots over on Exquisite Corpse. I did 2 bisexual one-shots, one for VTM and one for Glitter Hearts. And then I also did a Juneteenth one-shot with Ryu and DK on Monday. So you can go find that, where I vibed as someone who was a patron of Beyonce, because yeah, that's me. Yeah, find me on Twitter for my things, because I'm chilling right now. Give me money. It's Pride. It's also the week of Juneteenth. Give me money.
It's a day that ends in Y. Give us all money. Bree.
Hi, I am normally Bree, but right now I am grumpy. Hopefully at some point I will continue to be Bree in the future if I can ever let go of this grudge against Ryu. Anyway, you can catch me on Tuesdays on doing Hill University historical Black magic college. I'm so bad that I can't even remember the name of it. Over there I play Yotul, half orc life cleric. And I have also been Nina today, in addition to being upset spaghetti. And you can find me at my Linktree links. I don't know what's in there anymore, but follow those things, and that's it. Goodbye.
Up, Spetty, Getty, DK.
Hi, hello, that's me. I'm DK, and I was also Dizzy, and I'm glad we're both alive tonight. So we did it, folks. I do have more blood though, so if Simon needs further persuading, we already know what Dizzy's about. You can find me at Cadaver Narrative on Twitter or over on Exquisite Corpse Presents, where we're doing a million things, all the things, too many things to list.
Go do it. Cause that Juneteenth was popping. Mo.
Oh shoot! Hey gang, it's me, Mo. I do have my name pulled up.
God
I'm producing. I've been the producer tonight. So if there's been anything you've seen that was wrong, that was me. I have also been Maple. And evidently Maple on a soapbox this evening. So that's a first for me and for her. I keep an eye out on GRTW stuff because I am casting for something soon. I can't say what it is or when it is, but I am casting for something. So keep an eye out on my Twitter. And I'm also over on DK's channel next week for a one shot. So if you would like to come support me doing that, we're doing Lighthearted, and I'm also doing a Cypher one shot. Yay Pride Month!
I'm super excited about that cipher one for sure. And it's me. It's me. I'm Ryu. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do a lot of stuff on the internet. Every now and again. Hey, if you want me in your games and shit, I may or may not call into work to do it. All you gotta do is, let me know. Anyway, I also do a lot of things here at DRTW in the production side. So if you need help with that, let me know. We'll see what we can do about that. In the meantime, between now and next week, between now and next week, please stick around for Monday's Rangers of the North Lord of the Rings series. We'll be back. And they will be amazing. Don't forget that our third zine for Pride is available for only $6.66. And it's going to be
Satan.
amazing. And the Thirsty Sword Lesbians is going to be the one shot to bring that all together and to showcase all of the wonderfulness that is in that zine. And I believe you said we're going to who to raid?
Live from the Apocalypse.
Live from the Apocalypse. Y'all be good, be queer, do crimes. Be good or be bad at it. Keep fighting. Take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.